Okay, here is a screencastify of a preview of this Nearpod I created for fifth grade for my big question, how is rhythm organized to make music? Okay, and so here I'm going through. On the first slide, I ask them, I say, use words, phrases, short sentences, or pictures to describe what you think of when you hear the word rhythm and rhythm in music. So this is just kind of a hook, a starting place, so they can just write some words, see what other people write, and start thinking about like what rhythm means to them and what it can mean in music. Then I ask them these questions. Listen to the next three songs as you think about the following questions. Which songs feel like it has the catchiest rhythm, meaning it is easy to clap back? Do you like the rhythm and feeling in certain songs more than others? Why or why not? And do all of the songs have rhythmic patterns? Parts that repeat? Is that important? Why or why not? Okay, again, it's to get some thinking about it. Okay, so the songs I have are Can't Stop the Feelin'. Then I also have Wonderful World. This is Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. Then I have Roar by Katy Perry. And then also I have Shakira, Try Everything. Okay, so I have them thinking about those. And then those same questions, I put them here as open-ended questions. Okay, so they can go through and answer the question here. I made it into an open-ended questions, so they can write down again and reflect on what they're thinking about after they've listened to those recordings. All right, and then I go on to say, let's first think about the difference between beat and rhythm, and I make a video on the next page where I show it just with Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. If you play, you would see me demonstrating the difference between clapping the beat and clapping the rhythm. And then I ask them to choose a simple kid song and use the Flipgrid on the next page to show their own way of showing beat and rhythm, so they can all enter it and again see everyone showing beat, the difference between beat and rhythm and I even include examples of what songs they could use here. Okay. Then I take songs we've done in class and I ask them to use different colors. So these are draw-on slides on the next few pages, and I ask them to use different colors below to circle rhythmic patterns that they see in songs. And these are songs we've all done in class. We've sung several times. So this first one is Bim Bum. Next one is I Have a Car. We've done that one in class as well. And Shanghai Chicken. And so I'm asking them to take those markers and just circle and show the different rhythm patterns. I'm asking them to be detectives and to look for where they see the same patterns, where they see differences, and to show it by circling them. And our final activity here is I ask them to look at these 6 block rhythms, really short rhythms I have, and I guide them through creating their own rhythmic compositions. I explain how to do it by talking through it with a screencastify. And then in addition, I have myself showing it with a whiteboard how to create the different rhythms. And I'm showing them how I created patterns, but I'm saying they can do it in a slightly different way. I have some guidelines, but there's also some open-endedness in how they can create and make their own rhythmic patterns there. And then there are the choices that they can choose from. And they put them together to make their own rhythmic composition. And then I ask them to upload their rhythms, and then they get to all look at all of them on the collaboration board there. And then at the end, to culminate the lesson, I talk through all the activities we've done, listening to some pop songs from different time periods, creating videos to show difference between beat and rhythm, have them think back to all the things they did, being a detective and circling rhythm patterns in songs they've sung in class, and I talked about them creating their own special rhythmic patterns. And then finally, I say at the end, what do you think now about how rhythm is organized to make music? Should it have rhythms that repeat? Why or why not? And then they are writing down their thinking, and we will see if their thinking has changed from the beginning to the end here with these open-ended kind of inquiry activities. And then finally, at the end, just to extend all this learning, I asked, do you have any other questions about rhythm and music, and what would you like to learn more about? And that is the end of the guided inquiry about thinking about how rhythm is organized in music.